What do you get when you combine 21 days with a major launch? You get me. That's who you get. I'm talking about how to launch a subscription box in less than a month. And I'm talking like starting from scratch, literally having nothing that you need in the moment and getting it all together. So, quick backstory. I have been an entrepreneur for officially about 2 years. I've always been an entrepreneur even as a kid, but this year has been the first year where I had the opportunity to do it full time, and so this was my first big Black Friday. My design business started last year around this time. Actually, no, 2018 around this time, and it was it's kind of weird that I started it in November because it's like, who starts something right before Black Friday and expects it to be a big success? And it was not. It was a very slow launch. Oh my goodness. I underestimated how much work had to be put into actually having it be a business. Like, I thought all I needed was a website and an Instagram page and a YouTube channel, and I was gonna be good to go. And it was like, no, you actually have to really work at it to market yourself and get your name out there. And so I was very grateful that I had so many people supporting me in that time, because without that, it would have definitely been really sad. It would have just been so sad. So because of that, like, huge letdown, last year I didn't really do anything for Black Friday. Like, I felt like, it was just too late. By the time I thought about it, it was like October, and I felt like, people are planning for Black Friday months in advance. Like, people know what they're going to do for Black Friday this time the year prior. Like, people are really, businesses that are bigger really put a lot of effort and money into Black Friday. I'm like, man, what am I going to do for Black Friday now? Like, what am I going to sell? Because I don't sell clothes. Like, what am I supposed to do with this, this LLC? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Or what am I supposed to, where's my bag? Like, how am I going to be able to participate in anything if I don't have something to sell? And so, the beginning of this month, I want to say like around the end of October, actually, I bought this package, and it was a bundle from Bundle Bestie, and I'll put a link to their Instagram page in the bottom, but they had this whole package together, and it was all these different courses and different things to help you set up a product-based business and how to get things going. And it was like really a lot of emphasis on getting things set up, getting them, having all the tools that you need so that you can participate in Black Friday. It's like you could throw your hat in the ring, basically. And so I was so grateful, because one of the things that they had in this package was a template for a website. And I was like, oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to have to go ahead and get this, because this is like exactly what I need. I don't have the energy to start from scratch. And like, the website that I had before just like was not set up to, like, wasn't set up in the way that I needed it to be in order to ship things out and stuff like that. And so there was also a course in the bundle that talked about how to get products, basically, like where to go for vendors, how to get all kinds of products, like whether it was fashion, beauty, hair, accessories. Like, there was so many different avenues that you could take it for product-based businesses. And so I was looking through there, and I was getting so excited, because I was like, man, this is going to be awesome. Like, I finally have like a cheat sheet to get started and to basically have my stuff set up so that I can, be able to participate. And so I was like, all I really need is, a couple of weeks to set it up, like, 2 weeks max to set things up. And then I'm just going to start promoting whatever it is that I have. But the problem was, though, products take time to get to you. Products take time, guys. Oh, so I was looking at all of these different shipping times from like China, mostly China. I'm not even gonna start to list other stuff, but mostly China, some US, but the shipping times were just so long. And I was like, how are you supposed to sell anything if by the time you get your samples, it's Thanksgiving? Like, how am I supposed to be able to start anything with no time, basically, And I felt like I was just back at square one. Like, okay, well, I don't have anything. I don't know what to do. I felt like, I have my, the only product that I had was my journals. And so I was like, well, I have the journals, and those are something that I could offer for Black Friday, but it just felt like, for Black Friday, people are expecting like big things, they're expecting really big deals. And to be honest with you, I was like, I wanted to be able to offer something fresh for Black Friday. I didn't want to just offer a journal, and to be honest, who's just looking to buy a journal for Black Friday? I don't even want to buy a journal for Black Friday, so I was just thinking like, well, how can I make this a more unique experience? And I actually had a conversation with my mom, and she had this great idea to put it, she's like, why don't you just make a box? People love boxes. Why don't you just make a box? And so I was like, that makes sense. Wow. Yeah. And I was like, this is so crazy to me, because I was literally thinking before, like, what could I do a box? What would that look like? And I was kind of coming up short on ideas, but it just felt like in that moment when she suggested it, all of these ideas started coming to me. And so then I thought about how I know so many people with businesses. I know so many Black women with businesses, and I reached out to some friends of mine who both own businesses, and I asked them, I was like, hey, are you willing to collaborate with me on this project? And it was so funny because I literally texted them like 30 seconds after the conversation with my mom ended. Like, it was like, yeah, you should do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then I like went to my phone, and like, I was so excited that I sent a voice memo, because I was just like, y'all have to hear this. And I was really hoping that they were going to want to participate in it, because I just felt like it was a great opportunity to, for one, have products on hand already, because they already have businesses with products, so I don't have to worry about shipping from China or whatever. Another great thing is that they were products that I've used before, so I could vouch for them. I already knew the quality of the products. I knew what I was getting. I knew what I wanted from their businesses. And so that was perfect, because it was like, well, that takes care of quality control. I don't have to worry about getting anything that is not going to be a value to my customer. And then after that, it was kind of like, smooth sailing. And so I was thinking about like, what else I could add. And at the time, I told you before, I only had my journals. So I was like, well, I want to have something else. I want to have some kind of merch, okay, something cute for the kids. But the thing is, like, I was like, I don't really want to do hoodies right now, or anything that's going to make the boxes too heavy, because I wanted to be conscious of the weight of the boxes, because, shipping is not a joke. It is not a game. And I wanted to try to keep it in a particular size box. So the first box that I found, y'all, I'm going to put a video up of what this box looked like. And basically, it just looked like it needed to be used for a cake delivery. Like, it was so flimsy. It was just like square. The journal didn't fit in it. I was like, oh, this is terrible. And I was like, I can't ship this to people. This is bad. It's bad. So I had to send that back. And so then I was excited, because I was like, okay, I'm going to find a mailer box, because my friend let me know, you need a mailer box. So I was like, okay, cool. get a mailer box. I found one with the quantity that I wanted, and I get the boxes. Turns out that the box did not fit the mugs that I got, and I was like, all right, take 3. So I go back to Amazon and I find the box that I need, the perfect size, the right size, the right kind of box. And I was nervous because I was like, this is telling me this is not going to get here to like November 25th, and that's just not acceptable. You know, I need to know what these boxes look like beforehand so that I can get a good idea of how to set it up so that shipping is accurate. I can make sure all the items fit inside of there. So I was like really making sure that I had all the pieces together. And so the boxes actually ended up coming in like 3 days later, and it was the perfect size, and I could cry. I was so excited. I realized I never said the name of it. That's all right. It's called the Winter Soul Care Box, and it is definitely specifically for the winter season, just to keep people encouraged, keep them supported, keep them accountable, keep them going. And I have some special things included in the purchase of it. So we're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be doing, and I'm talking about money, like money giveaway. And we're also going to be doing like a private session with people to get them started on their journals, to pray for them, to give them a space to just talk and let things out. It's just going to be a really cool, safe, relaxing space. So I'm going to show you what the box looks like. There's going to be a few things inside of the box, obviously, because, you know, nobody just wants one thing in a box. So the first thing that comes in the box is the journal. And so the Soul Care journal comes in, and these are my babies. I created them earlier this year, and they've just been really doing. The amount of people that have been expressing their interest in it has been such a blessing, and it's been so exciting to see people resonate with something that I've put out that is not fashion. It was just really affirming for me to know that I'm valuable regardless of what I do. So this is the journal, and so this is going to be included in every box. And then this is the new product that I was able to design, and I am going to put a link to the tutorial that I used to make these mugs, because she can explain the process as well as I could. But I'll put like a clip of the process that I use, like a quick look at it, a quick video of it. So this is the mug, the Soul Care mugs, and these are going to be exclusive for the box as well. I don't plan on doing these again. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. If there's like a high demand, I might bring it back, but for now, that's it. And then each box comes with my favorite tea in the world, and I'm not exaggerating, Sister Teas. And the flavor is Fruity Breeze, and it is just so like refreshing, and it's no caffeine in it, so you can use it to wind down at the end of the day. And just really enjoy the rest of your evening. And then here is the box itself, and these I found on Amazon. It was a quantity of 50 of them, and I have the tissue paper in there. I have a thank you card, which is going to come with a personalized note, a personalized prayer for every person who purchases, because I just really wanted to be something that feels like it was made just for you. And I think that's important right now too, because people are feeling lonely. They're feeling disconnected. They're just feeling like they really need somebody to care, like what's going on. And so I want these boxes to just be more than just something that you bought that was cute or that was exciting or just like a fun idea. Like, it is about taking care of your soul, but it's also just about letting you know that there are people out there who are really just thinking about you, you know? So these are things. The only item that's missing that's going to be coming in soon are the candles, and it is the signature scent from Galatians Candles. And these candles, you guys, I feel like when I smell them, they just take me away to an island. they're just like the perfect getaway candle, but like you're not going anywhere. But in your mind, you've been to a few countries. That's what that candle reminds me of. I have one now, and I've burnt it. I've burnt it to like nothing. Like it's just like almost, it's just a wick at this point because I use the candle all the time. So that one's going to be included in the box as well. And I'm excited to see how this turns out. I think though one of the most important things for me to think about too when putting them together is like what I want to do with them in the future. Some people do like big subscription, monthly subscription boxes is what I'm trying to say. They do monthly subscription boxes, and I think those are dope. I love the idea of having something come in every month. I actually do that with my son for learning purposes. Like we get projects sent to us every month, and they're just really fun. It's nice to just not have to think about putting together a project for them. Like it just all comes together. But that's for another video. But I just felt like, for me, I want it to definitely be a seasonal thing. So I'm thinking about doing them quarterly. So the next one would be in the spring, and it'll have a spring theme. Just to give me time to really be thoughtful about it and to plan it out and not to get burnt out on doing it, because although I was able to get all of the things that I needed together by the grace of God, it's just something I wouldn't want to devote my time to every single month, just for my own sanity. And you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. But all in all, I'm really excited. I'm really excited because I really felt like I challenged myself to keep going, you know, like not to give up or count myself out. And the response, even within the community that I've shared it in, has been so warm and encouraging. And I'm excited for the people who are already ordering their boxes to get them and to see how it resonates with them. And I'm excited to do another one in the future. And then I'm also excited to be able to share it with you. You know, if you are thinking about doing one for the holidays, if you're thinking about doing one for December, it is definitely possible. You can definitely do it. I would highly suggest that you work with what you got. You know, use local people if you can, if you have connections in your community, and you can get the items from a place where, you know, shipping is not a factor. Or if you have business besties and you want to bring them in on this project and you guys can collaborate, that's an awesome idea, because now you have more hands on deck. You have more people marketing, you have more people carrying the workload, and you're not putting it all on yourself. And then the last thing is, I would definitely suggest bringing people in on the process with you. I didn't talk about what I was doing in the very beginning, because I'm one of those people where I have to do it first and then I can tell you about it. But once I knew they were done, like they were happening, I documented the process so that I could share it with people and show them what it looks like to maybe make their own, or, you know, to see the effort and the care that's put into making the products, because that's not something that people get to see all the time. You know, we buy all these different products from people, these different clothes or whatever the case may be, and you don't get to see what happens behind the scenes. You don't get to see who's making your clothes or who's making your candles. You don't get to see that stuff. But with these boxes, you're with us on this journey too. So you basically could make this stuff yourself if you wanted to, but you just know that like it's coming from us. You don't have to worry about what's in there because we're the ones that are putting it together for you. So that is that is the winter soul care box. I'm excited for it to launch. I'm excited for people to get them in their hands and to show me pictures of it and just to explain to me how it felt to get the package. And that's it. I look forward to doing another one soon-ish. And I will see you again in the next video. Let me know how you feel about content like this. Like, do you like behind the scenes videos? Do you like videos that are showing you how to do different projects, do different things? I really would like to know, because I'm still experimenting with what this channel will be. But I realize that people really enjoy processes, like seeing the process and getting that information. So let me know. Let me know how you feel about it, and I will see you guys again soon.